Hey.
Claremont Canyon.
Hey.
Hello.
Hello.
They don't always be fun.
So I'm at Leona Canyon Open Regional Preserve. As the name states, it is a preserve. It's home to it's home to both wildlife and plant species. This preserve is meant to protect them. It's actually my first time here at the preserve. I'm mainly focused on looking for different wildlife that could be around here. So I have to admit, it might be a little bit hard to find because it is a small preserve and it is within a neighborhood. But next to it is the Anthony Chabot Regional Park. So I'm hoping that wildlife may come by here between the two parks. If you go up past that hill, you'll actually reach Anthony Chabot Regional Park, which has Chabot Lake. I was actually at the lake on the 4th of July, hiking around the lake. It took me about a few hours. I tried to record my entire hike around the lake. Ran into a couple problems. One was, my equipment kind of ran out of batteries halfway the hike. I had to stop for a bit to recharge my electronics, which is basically my phone and my gimbal. And after hiking through that whole trail, found that during the editing process, the entirety of the hike was just too massive a file size for even my phone to handle. It just doesn't have the space. So I ended up having to get rid of those files because it was just taking up too much space to have extra video duplicates just to make the final video to upload YouTube. The trail system here is actually quite simple. It's straight down to Merritt College and back, as well as two other trails that diverge right and left. So this trail shouldn't take long for me to get through. Just want to see if I can find any wildlife here. Of course, I'm not saying I want to encounter any wildlife like a mountain lion. At safe distance, yes. It's summer right now, so the creeks are very dried up. Hopefully I can come back here after like a rainstorm, because that's when I can see the creek filled with water. So you can see more wildlife. I always wonder what's hiding behind the bush. Oh look, there's a little bit of water down there. Just yeah, look, see, it's quite a bit of water. As tempted as I want to climb down there just to see what's in those pools. Yeah, please always follow the rules. Don't think just because the park doesn't mean it's a free-for-all. Always respect the parks. You'll continue to have the parks for life. And to really put things over the top, yeah, come on, really? Is it that hard for you to wait till you go home just to throw it out of the trash instead of leaving it out like that? Some people are germaphobes. It's awfully quiet. You know? I guess it may not be. Okay, there's some birds. Oh, that dog does not count. I mean, I guess it should be expected. It's still nice, right? I like how it's shaded, even under a very intense summer. This place is nice and shaded and cool. Ah, look. There we go. Here's an area I can explore that water creek a bit. Check that out. if I had my own house, that would be how I want my backyard to look like. Exactly. To me, I like it when it looks exactly like nature, like you would find in nature. Artificial, not synthetic, nothing added, just look pretty. To me, natural looks better. Another area. Let's check this place out. Quite vast. Did I say vast? That's silly me. Nice. More creeks. I guess given the system, that's why it's able to have creeks though. You got a lot of tree overhanging, so water's nice and shade so it doesn't dry up from the sun. Like I said, can't wait for a rainstorm to come to see how much more life there is in here. That little pond we saw earlier had a couple of water striders. Pretty cool. I want to be able to see more aquatic species like tadpoles, dragonfly larvae, water boatmen, and maybe a few more species. Nice. Some fern right here. Nice looking fern. Lots of sticks and branches just laying there. Okay, back to the trail. I really wish I can tell you what species of bird that is. I'm not. Well, that one definitely sounds. I think it sounds like a black phoebe. A little tripping sound. One thing about black phoebes for sure is they like being close to a water source. Let's see it. Away. Okay, what are you? He's up in that tree. Nah, I don't see it. Hello.
Morning.
Morning. How are you?
Good, thanks. How are you?
Good. Another creek, dried up creek bed. Like I said, can't wait to see it when it's with water. So I'm not sure about going up there. Let's not do it. Maybe when it fills with water. No, wait, that's actually more dangerous and slippery. We'll wait, see what happens. We'll wait. No rush. I'm not very familiar with this. This is like I said, it's my first time at this preserve. So I'm not very sure where those other trails are at. So what I'm gonna do is I'm just gonna complete going straight down to where I reach Merritt College. Then as I come back, I'll know where the other trails are and you'll follow it. Oh, see this? Does that look familiar to you guys? Yeah. If you say yes, you've probably seen that in your local grocery store, wherever you shop at. It's a fennel, the wild fennel. Unlike what you buy in the grocery store, these guys are invasive, unfortunately. They spread like wildfire. They outcompete native plants, absorb resources. What's nasty about those is they have very deep roots. I tried digging out one of those before. It had a root that literally was the length of me, half the length of me actually. It required a lot of digging to get all the root out. You have to get all the root out, because otherwise the wild fennel will basically regrow itself completely, which is why they're very invasive. That big root not only absorbs all the nutrients from native plants, but also difficult to get rid of.
They don't sell them in the bar anymore. So these co-op bikes.
Oh yeah.
Right?
Oh,
And
yeah.
they 27.5-inch rim. Okay. And the thing now, so I might
Nice.
$1,000.
It's really nice out here.
I think you can get one for like
I really do recommend you check out this trail. Another unmarked trail.
Stop. Stop.
Hey.
Hi. Stop.
Generally, you want to try to avoid unmarked trails. Sometimes these trails are not really considered the kind of trails that are meant to be used. Sometimes it's safe. That tree. That tree. Now that's an interesting sound. I wish I could see the animals making that sound. I wish. Oh, I do see a bird of prey. I guess this must be an alarm sound. Hello, doggy. Yeah, this trail is used by a lot of people. I go hiking with the pets. Hello.
Hi.
How are you?
Good, how are you?
Good. see that. See, there you go. See, oh, hold still. Those are not your typical honeybees. Those are actually solitary bees. But they're very vital to the health ecosystem because solitary bees are specialized on specific flowers. They pollinate just that flower, and that species how it gets to proliferate. Out. Another trail. Another marked trail. Oh, not that one.
Find
Hey.
anything interesting?
Not yet at the moment. Not yet.
Enjoy.
Thanks. See another unmarked trail. Not on the map, that's for sure. Usually, you're in a regional park. If you want to find another marked official trail, they usually put up post signs that say this is a trail. I've not seen that, so that's why I'm assuming it's an unmarked trail. The layout of this park is pretty simple. So it should be easy to find where those other two trails are. I'm guessing that's the end. That trail goes down there. Hey. Oh, hello. Dogs are super friendly. Look at you. There's anything down there. I was hoping to find at least a wild turkey or even a deer. That would be cool. This place would be ideal. But you know, after seeing so many dogs here, I wouldn't blame either of them for not hanging around here. This place, you know, if you're constantly afraid of being hunted by predators, your initial reaction would be to stay away as far as possible. When you're a prey animal, you see something that resembles a predator, you know it's technically not out to hunt you, but it looks like it, and you see it constantly, it's safe to say that it would probably not want to be around an area where it assumes there's predators constantly. Oh man, I didn't realize how blown out my phone was. Whoops. There you go. There you go. Look at that. Trail continues on. There's the sign again. stay on trail. Those suckers right there, those are bamboo. See that, right? Hang on a second. Oh, hang on. There you go. There you go. That's more like it. Look at that. Bamboo. That's a dried up creek. It's ferns. Hopefully when I come back here, it's after a rainstorm, I'd like to see what it looks like after a heavy rain. There's a damselfly there. Oh no! I was about to film the damselfly. Ooh, butterfly. These are two male damselflies fighting. I know it's hard to see. Yeah, so you can zoom in enough to see it. There you go. See a little blue. It's gone. Ooh, look at this. This right here. Ooh, another area. Another area for the creek. Oh. Oh. You really like playing the creek, do you? Okay. Let's continue on. Oops. Look at these guys. Cool, right? Oh hey, a bench. How conveniently placed. Oh, that definitely sounds like a bird of prey. I wanted to say red-tailed hawk because that's more common around here, but it sounds more like a golden eagle to me. I don't know. I have to wait till I see one up close. Yeah, I'm gonna assume red-tailed hawk because they're very prevalent around here. Hello, doggy. Oh, hello. How are you? How are you today? Oh, hello. Hi.
Hi.
Oh, your friend. She wants to make friends.
Oh yeah, I think they've met before.
Oh. I guess today is walk your dog to Leona Canyon Regional Open Preserve today. Did I say that wrong? Whatever. It's walk your dog here today. I was hoping to see at least some of the usual suspects, like deer and turkey. Just not here, not today. Oh, I am also going to be visiting another place after this. I'm assuming I might finish this place a little quick. After this, I'm going to head down to Martin Luther King Jr. Regional Shorelines. Oh wow, that's a mouthful. The last time I was there, I witnessed a endangered Ridgeways rail. I'm hoping today I'll be able to see it again if it decides to come out hiding again. That time I saw it, it was a complete surprise. Like, I did not expect to see it. I was just out there chilling on the bench, just watching the cliff swallows flying over the marsh. Then the rail literally not just popped up, it popped up right in front of me, making a shatter noise. I was literally sitting on the bench face to face with it. It was like, oh. Unfortunately, I was filming with my older phone, so it didn't do as good a job as capturing the quality as I wanted. So I'm hoping today's the day I get to film a second time. And creek. I have yet to see the other two trails. I'm wondering if I already passed it or not. I'm sure I did not. Hello.
Again.
Hello again. Good morning. Hello. Hello. How are you? Oh, hello again. She's like, who is this guy? Smells funny. Smells funny. Ooh, another area close to the creek bed. Hi. This I want to say this technically counts as part of a trail because you see it's pretty much barren, not much dirt. It means it's been walked on for years, centuries. So I'm assuming it's okay to walk on this, as long as it doesn't have any kind of habitat or something that makes it seem more like a habitat, like up here on the other side of the bank, for example. See how it's like lots of vegetation and how the ground seems almost completely undisturbed. That's an example of something you do not want to walk on, especially walk on it too many times. It's gonna change the structure of the whole habitat right there, make it more like something like this, where it's like almost completely barren. There's just a few trees, but that doesn't count, unfortunately. So, yeah, like I said, can't wait for rain to come. Like I keep saying, now you're probably gonna hear me say it multiple times. Oh, finally, we found our first side trail. You can tell because it's got that post right there, which is marked by East Bay Regional Park District as an official trail. You know, East Bay Regional Park does this for a reason. It's for trail users like us. If they want the majority, or preferably all hikers, to actually stay on these marked trails, so that way we don't disturb the habitats these parks are trying to protect for wildlife to live and be comfortable. Because the moment we step into it, we scare off the species that are probably living there. You know, we'll probably wreck the ecosystem as a result. Let's do it. Let's just check it out. There's a dead end at the end. It's not like it's gonna keep branching off. Like I said, this park's not that big. All this dense greenery. It looks so pristine. I wonder how many of these are actually native species. How many are not? Don't hear a lot of birds. I'm guessing it's because in the middle of summer, it's not. A lot of the bird species are probably gone. Oh no, look, see? Found more wild fennel. And it's even flowering on top of that. Get me a shovel, and I'll definitely work my butt to dig that thing out. Oh no, growing next to it's an even equally bigger problem. It's this guy. Purple flowered artichoke thistles. Those things I have way too much experience with to even want to talk about, but they're just as invasive. They spread like crazy. They outcompete native plants, and they don't have much way of native fauna that can actually control these populations. That's why they grow out of control. Look at this one. This one's just starting to sprout. This is definitely not a native species. So what I do, of course that's not enough. Ideally you want to pull it out, but because of all those thorns, I don't want to damage my hands. Let me see if I can actually try to pull it out like that. Wait, that pull. Oh. Okay, never mind. It technically broke. You ideally want to take out as much of the roots as you can, but it's okay. I think the best way to combat these is right when they're flowering. You see those purple flowers. You want to just cut off the flower heads, cut all of it. That way the plant body has really no way of reproducing, and they can't multiply. And over time, as you keep doing that, it could actually in the long run reduce the population Of course, it's preferable to get rid of it because that way those plants are not stealing nutrients from the soil that can be used by the native plants life. But pulling them out is very time consuming. Those things are difficult to dig out. Whew. Steep incline. My favorite. Only here a few. Wonder where this trail leads to. Wow, it's really steep. I did not think it was this steep. I should have paid more closely to the map. Oh man. At least hiking down wouldn't be a problem. I'm just taking my time. I'm not really trying to get up here as fast as I can. Just want to see, observe what I can. Ooh. Okay, not bad. Really steep. Keeps going up and up. Whew. Okay. Looks like we're almost making it to the top. I don't know what that was. Huh. Look at that. It spirals. What is these up to? Probably another entrance. I'm gonna predict that it's gonna keep going higher and higher till we finally reach the gate. Oh my goodness, what a way up. Try and imagine what would happen if I were to park up here and start my hike going down here, then have to go all the way back up just to end my hike. That would have been, I have to say, that would have been quite brutal. Well, I'll be honest, this is nothing. The most brutal hike I've ever been on so far has to be Bishop Ranch. It's just constant incline, up, going up and up. Just when you think you reach the top, it continues to go higher and higher till you reach the absolute top. Then you're just approaching the other end of the trail. Then you have to descend all the way down back. I've yet to go on a trail that rivals that of Bishop Ranch. Mission Peak maybe, but I'm only interested in going to trails that are teeming with wildlife. Like, I want to be out there to use my binoculars almost constantly. Out here, oh, this is a bench. Sit down for a bit. Out here, it is called Regional Preserve. So I was hoping there would be some wildlife. I guess at this time of year is not. Probably have to wait till the heavy rains come in. come back again. Yeah, nice place. If the trail we go to is like heavily used and there's hardly any wildlife, to me that's first sign is okay. There's probably not gonna be that much wildlife, so why even bother going there? If all I'm doing is just trying to complete a trail only to find nothing. I don't want to carry my binoculars for nothing. I'm a naturalist, for crying out loud. I always have my binoculars with me every time I go out hiking. I want to be able to use it. Look at that. Get a nice view. Look at that nice view. It's really cool. It keeps going up. And up. And up. And up. So far, it's like mostly insects and some birds here and there. Songbirds, I mean. There are definitely crows, for sure. I'm not struggling. I'm just taking it easy because I'm not trying to finish this trail fast. I just want to explore it. But I don't want to too much strain on myself. Because then that would take me long. I'll be here almost longer than I want to. Maybe it's better to save the other part for another time. Maybe next week. Probably. Yeah. Probably have to skip going to Martin Luther King Jr. today. And just go there next week. Hopefully I'll still be able to see a Bridgeways rail. Assuming that same individual is still there. Lizard? Probably a lizard. Oh wow. Keeps going up and up. It's so quiet up here. At least now I know. I'm just not sure if I'll ever go on this trail. Or it's best to skip this trail next time I come here. There's just not too much wildlife up here. Oh, I hate when I'm right. It keeps going higher and higher and higher. Where does this reach to? Like a neighborhood that's like up in the hills? Or is it just a dead end that happens to be up the top of the hill? Once I reach to the top, I'll be king of the hill. No references. No references. Okay, I'm sorry. I should probably say this while I'm hiking, while it's happening. As I'm going up this hill, I'm starting to feel some pain on my right toe, just my right big toe. My guess is as I'm going up, I'm putting a lot of pressure on that toe, which is why it feels like it's in pain. I admit I forgot to take my painkillers for leaving, but I think it's a good thing because now I can tell what I'm doing, and now I have to readjust when I'm going up this hill so I'm not beating up my right big toe. Yeah, my right big toe. My left big toe seems fine. My God, please. What it could mean is you just need to get a new pair of shoes that fits better, or gotta add an insole that'll help relieve more pressure off the big toe, that big toe. Oh boy, we finally made it to the top. Don't see any more signs of going uphill anymore. Look at that view. Incredible view. I just wish I'm seeing wildlife. Okay, finally it's plateauing. Oh no. Let me guess, over there is gonna go uphill even more. I think I see fences. I think I see a fence. No, no fence. Sorry, just shadow. Oh wow, look at that. Basin down there. I mean, well, I don't want to say basin. It'll come up to me. Imagine that's where all the waters. I imagine that's where all the water would collect. Be a watershed. It would start off, and then the water will trickle down the street, the canal. It will form a stream that's down below where we were at. If you don't know what a watershed is, it's when water is traveling top of a surface that the water cannot percolate. So it's being essentially quote unquote shed off. Ooh, finally some bird species. Or it's being shed off to an area where either water can percolate or collect. And it's gone. Take dirt for example. Dirt is, absorbs water. You absorb that from watering your plants. But just like sponges, dirt can only absorb so much water. They can't absorb a huge amount of water. It will come a point where the soil reaches its maximum capacity. It cannot absorb more water. So the remaining water has to basically move somewhere else. Hence the term watershed. Water has to travel elsewhere until it can either percolate or it collects. Either it finds a surface that it can absorb it to, or it finds itself in a ditch or a well that the water can't go anywhere else. That's what it means by watershed. Are we almost there at the end? I'm not gonna lie. Once we reach the end, I'm not gonna feel myself going back down. It's not really lit. I'll just take a quick breather, get down as fast as I can, and hopefully, after all that, continue filming. It's already quite long. Oh wow, look at that. Man, no wonder I haven't seen any people using this trail yet. It's just so steep. I feel like it's steep or even steeper than Bishop Ranch. Of course, the incline on Bishop Ranch is a lot steeper. Like, this is kind of like based on the angle of my palm, that's kind of like, feels like the incline. Bishop Ranch would be like really, like I would say around 50 degrees, maybe more in some parts. I think the beginning is like literally almost 55 degrees incline. That's steep. Surprisingly, there's not much wildlife up here. house? Oh dang. Here's a house. Looks like we finally looks like we're approaching a neighborhood. And we've pretty much reached the end. I thought I heard something. Something almost like a that's what it sounded like a vehicle is coming up this hill. Oh wow, look at that. I think we finally reaching the end. And there's some houses up there. I'm guessing this is the neighborhood. Wow, this neighborhood's way up in the hills. Imagine how many brake pad replacements they had to go through. Because driving down a hill, you have to constantly be on the brake to make sure the car doesn't, you know, slide down too fast to the point where you lose control. Oh yeah, this is definitely a neighborhood. We've made it's pretty much houses around, power line. Oh boy. Finally plateauing. Let's see where the end of this trail is. Oh, right there. Right all the way down there. So we found the end of this part of the off section trail. There you go. Okay, so it appears that this is not really an entrance because once you go past this borderline, it's private property. So ideally you don't want to cross that. Okay, so this is the end of this part of the trail. Time to head back down. And we're back. That was quite interesting. Let's continue on. So if you're ever curious about what's up there but you've never been up there before, now you know. A very steep hill. Oh wait, look at that down there. It's like a little hidden pond. You can't really see it because of that shape. Yeah. Huh. I wonder if in there's like a hidden population of frogs and even a turtle. Very cool. That's that trail. It's called the Artemisia Trail. So if you're interested in a challenge, a good workout, that would be a good trail to take. After seeing it, Not really much. I probably wouldn't go there again. Just because I don't see wildlife. Oop, how's fence lizard? Like Bishop Ranch, like I mentioned before, is a very challenging trail. Like these inclines are very steep. They can really be strenuous. The reason why I would go back there again is because it has such a prolific biodiversity. Like you see all kinds of bird species, both songbirds and predator species. There have even been reports of coyotes there, which means there are deer around. So there's definitely a lot of wildlife. That's for sure. That's the reason why I would go back there again. Oh, and just like that, we reach another trail. Oh wow, I'm actually surprised they're this close together. Pyrite Trail, that's the name of that. See, get closer, see the name. Pyrite Trail. Oh. I wonder if I should even bother checking. Yeah, why not? My first time here, might as well have a look. Maybe you'll find something different, hopefully better. Oh, just like that. Another steep incline. Let's think. What do I do? What should I do? There's not much wildlife. That hill. One of these hills ain't different. Maybe just for, let's see what time is it right now. It's already noon. Let's do this. Let's just finish that trail, the main trail, going up to Merritt College. Then as I come back, if there's still time, probably check out this trail. If it's like a couple hours later, then it's like, okay, I should probably just skip it for now. What's going on? Sorry. Skinny's like, it's kind of rather blurry earlier. That's weird. It's quite empty. I wonder if there's more people out walking their dogs. Maybe because it's around noon. You're probably saying it's lunchtime. Here I am still there. Oh, I can see something. Trail. Nope, nothing. I saw birds sometime, but no. Oh, and there's more people. Here's more of the creek bed. I just can't wait to see how this place looks after a rain. Just can't wait to see what it looks like after a rainstorm.
Oh, he actually liked it?
Yeah.
Like he knew it?
Yeah. No, he didn't. Oh, hello. these ferns. This place kind of reminds me of Redwood Forest. Feels like it. Similar habitats, streams, lush plants. Oh, this is a nice stream. Oops, sorry. Let's continue on. Oh, goody, another bench. Just stop for a bit. Okay. It's pretty nice. Oops. Whoa. Come on, slow down. There you go. There you go. Joystick's kind of sensitive. I need to either figure out a way to adjust with this, or hopefully the company will come out with a new model that has a less sensitive joystick, so it makes panning like that more smooth. I'll cut it now. That's the one thing I wish every time I go out hiking. I wish there are just no airplane sounds. It's just so loud. It takes away from enjoying being out in the wilderness with nature. The sound of the plane turbulence just blasting through you, it's just too much. Let's keep going. Let's keep going. lots of pretty big rocks. What do those number markers stand for? There's a 11. This is 10. It could be it's telling you what species it is you're looking at. Unfortunately, I didn't pick up the plant guide. I mean, probably should have. Give you a little bit of insight. I'll do it next time. How about that? If the stream wasn't covered with all these plants, I would have stopped to film that stream. Oh, there you go. So numbers, I guess they do signify what plant species you're looking at. It's here in this preserve. See, number 12, right there. Sorry, there you go, 12. More streams. There you go. Probably a long way to reach the other end, which is apparently at Merritt College. Oops. Number 9. Guess that tree. Whew. Almost there. Okay, here we go. See something up there. Ah, dang, too much magnification. I see now. Sort of. Dang it. I was trying to spot it with my binoculars. What happened was the magnification was actually for once too powerful, so it made me miss the mark. If I had 8-time magnification, I would still be able to see it. Get a wider field of view. Oh man. Okay, well I messed up. Guess I'll have to just keep going along. Leave these birds be. Little spring pool in here. Look at that.
Howdy.
Hey.